to try to find out where the defense is inexcusable.
And we all know what George brings offensively, but it's his ability as a defender that stands out. Great instincts to make plays on that end of the floor.
And with Paul George and his defense, Greg, you almost forget how great of an impact it makes.
He just kind of flies under the radar with his defensive play. I mean, this guy could be considered for the Defensive Player of the Year almost every year. One of the more disruptive forces on that end of the floor.
Here's Pat. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Basket good.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Pass to Mullen. Now the pass to Powell. To the inside. Leonard. Banked in off the glass.
Yeah, you could be as physical as you want with Kawhi Leonard. He just stays with it and is unshaken.
Curry passes to Pat. Count it.
Now their offense is rolling. A perfect start. 4 of 4 so far.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pass to Mullen. Here's a nice one-handed slam.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there? It just gets to the rack really easy.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Tyronn Lue and I had a few minutes to share. Unsurprisingly, he's focused on what it might take to slow down Steph Curry. Coach told me whenever possible, we'd like to force him to shoot over length. That's going to take a total team effort and quick rotations. It's easier said than done. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Pat. After the made shot from Norman Powell.
Steph out there singing a lullaby to the defense, gets them to sleep, and then sets up the teammate nicely.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Leonard. A shot off that time. Curry with some nice D. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, here's Kuminga. It's hauled in by George.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Here's Peck. Preston with the rebound.
You know, I'd have been very impressed if he had got that one.
In the first two.
Knock him down with confidence.
Well, awesome to see in that last game how the motion in their offense didn't stop because they were in some hostile territory.
Leonard with the bucket.
That's a quick move, and that's a soft touch. That's mid-range opportunities for Kawhi Leonard to cash in on.
Here's Peck. The Clippers grab the miss. 1:16 left to play here in the first. Here's Powell. Good work defensively by Harden.
Now, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Here's Pat. He's got 8. Pass to Harden. Here's Pat. Guarded by Powell. Powell pulls it in. Clippers trail by 3. 40 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Nobody near Leonard. And another 3 for the Clippers. 36 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Pat. He's covered by Leonard. And it's Pat missing. Wiseman the pass to Pat. Off target at the rim. Los Angeles has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Lets it go from 11. The shot that time not on target. And Curry has it in the corner. Here's Pat. Over Mullen. It's a tie game in San Francisco. And we'll be back with you right after this. And this has been a fairly close game.
Clippers start.
with a completely new 5 on the floor. Drives to the hoop.
And dropping the sledgehammer there. He curbs a 10-0 run by the Clippers.
LA's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Setting the floor for the Clippers. We've got Luke Kennard. Mullen is out there with Paul George. And it's Scrub in at the small forward position. Pack, that's good.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
The Clippers shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Preston passes to George. There's 1:47 left in the first half. Knocked away. Here's Pat. Kennard covering. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
That's just poor communication between those two. The passer has to make sure his teammate is established, and the teammate has to know the pass is coming. See, that's communication.
James Harden, he's checked in for Golden State. Here's Preston. That one goes in.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, mid-range jumpers are something of a lost art these days. They're still practiced by superstars like Kawhi Leonard. Coach Ty Lue said, why not work on the shots that teams are giving up? Down the stretch, mid-range shots win games. Playoffs, too. If you shoot it at a high clip, it's just as good as a 3 for me. Guys?
And they do shoot it at a good clip, and they rely on it quite a bit. David, thank you. Outside Mullen. Pass to Scrub. Knocks it loose. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? And the Clippers making a switch here. Powell's checked in. Warriors trail by 3. Curry passes to Pat. There's 31 seconds left in the...
Oh, man. Fans love it. Listen to that. I love that sound in the arena.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Curry passes to Pat. And that one is stuffed right through.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, you settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Think about Paul George in his second year in the NBA being named the most improved player. He's just gotten better from that point. And you don't have to win an award every year to prove it.
And And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been a clinic out there by Big Daddy.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
This is why the best athletes in the world play this game. If he finds a hole, he rips through and throws it down.
So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Kuminga out there with Pat. Then there's Wiseman. Then it's Curry. And it's Harden in at the shooting guard.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
Now here is George. Defense right on him. Can't connect from short range. If you know a thing or two about being a floor general, it's no longer just a traditional guard role.
Not at all. Now there are point forwards, even point centers. And offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic, it's a different game.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Here's Preston. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Preston's got 6.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
He takes it in, and he dunks it down. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Throws it up high.
And your superstar is as unselfish as Steph Curry is. That's what gets other guys going.
Clippers trail by 3.
And something we've seen the last few years, boxing ones thrown at Curry, although they've had mixed success. Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. You see some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Now a timeout called by Golden State. And amazing to even consider using a boxing one in the NBA. Isn't it great? But
substitution on the court.
.51 seconds left in the third quarter. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Such a wide open look. Scrubs got his second basket of the game. Warriors leading by 11. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Peck. Green kicks to Washington. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Washington's got his first 3 points of the game.
Draymond Green, we know he plays with attitude and he plays with force, but his teammates appreciate the unselfish approach he has.
Kuminga with it. Here's Peck. And that one released in time, but no good. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Warriors lead by 14. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got. Mullen is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Luke Kennard. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Preston in at the 1 spot.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Outside Mullen. Down low. Pass to Leonard. Sinks it from just... Here's Peck. Oh!
Yeah. Tell you what, you've got to build a wall around the bucket to keep this man from attacking.
And Greg, even then, he might just go over it. Check out the elevation he gets here. My goodness. Right side, Leonard. Mullen against Green. The shot's good from Mullen.
Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Here's Peck. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And look now how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
The other impressive part about their offense tonight has been their ability to get inside off the bounce. Lots of points in that.
James Wiseman, he's checked in for Green.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
The pass to Mullen. Here's Preston. Now here's Powell. Inside, Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Sneaky right there on the pick and roll. Leonard knew exactly how the defense would react, and he took advantage.
Here's Pat. Kennard covering. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Unstoppable. He has got it on automatic out there.
Clippers trail by 17. Powell, the pass to Mullen. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. And the shot goes in.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Here he goes. And that one is hammered home.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
Up top, Leonard. Pass to Powell. And Wiseman sends it back.
And on a per-minute basis, Wiseman already gets a lot of blocks, and his defensive awareness will only improve with time.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Harden finds Curry. Here's Pat. Driving to the basket. And he gets the bucket. Pat's got 40 points.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift-wrapping points.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And the NBA dress code introduced back in 2005. Now, player attire straying a bit from business casual. Does that bother you, Drake?
You know, it doesn't bother me because that's where we are as a society. But, man, I can tell you, when I first came in the league, you get fined if you didn't wear dress socks with your suit. So we have come a long
substitution for the Warriors. A different look for the Clippers.
PJ Boston at the line for one.
Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote. Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
Knocks down the three ball.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. And the Clippers call time here. They're trailing by 8. 20 seconds left in the game.
Which loudest section is getting free t-shirts tonight? Let's get it.
Clippers side.
$20 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Nails the tray.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
And they go to the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Yeah, the lead getting safer and safer as these free throws from the stripe go in.
And nothing fancy, really, about that play. That's just good old-fashioned, hard-nosed basketball to get that one.
Here's Peck. Excellent D there from George.
And once he had to change his shot in the face of the lead, you just had a feeling that one wasn't going to fall.
So we see the Warriors get the win here. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan.
I said I need this undefeated. Blocking, then I'm go long. He receive it, I can't see it. My wrist look like a snow cone maker. Once I see her, I give her that just like it. Then I leave her. I can't get caught up, I can't be on. Look at them people. You know what it is. Go put that before they breaches. Before they breaches. I'ma get out this shit. I'm striking. I'm throwing my whole lot of money instead. It keep coming forever. I'm living my life like a. I'm straight out the knife. I came up. I'm straight from the knife. I went bought me a. Jumped out the poacher and bought me a. Bought in the jet. Cause my dog out a. Don't give a where we going. Pop that I cover my. Gotta elo my aim on point. Give me pain in my joints. Money bun. I want 2,000. I want both of them. I know how to handle it. Both of my damage. Can't run, we gon' live it one. You know I'm from, give a how you in the car and it sound like a in it with $1 million worth of cash. Like Bandicoot, we bout to crash. No remorse, to your dad. Off the porch, by the push and I drag. Out the billing and then now you do the math. If you sick on my son, I won't hide. Brain, we give him a bath. I said I need it. This undefeated. Blocking, then I go long. He receive it, I can't see it. My wrist look like a snow cone maker. Once I see her, I give her that just like it. Then I leave her. I can't get caught up, I can't be on. They go them people. You know what it is, go put that before they breaches. Before they breaches, I'ma get out this and I'm striking, I'm throwing my whole lot of money instead of.
And that's the player introductions completed. So it. Great to have you with us. We are. Hey, Allie.
Brian as the.
Very interesting, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you. And Grant, these teams both stacked in the front court.
Stacked indeed, PA. The versatility demanded in today's game, revolutionizing those positions. Now, it's not enough to just control the paint. You've got to do more.
Now the starting group for the Sacramento Kings. Barnes is the 4 with Holmes in the middle. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with MP. And it's Heel in at the 3 slot. And for Atlanta, Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Reddish in at the 3, the small forward. A nice shot by Young.
Some high IQ basketball from Bogdanovich. Moves the ball to the wide open man, corner 6.
MP outside, fires the 3. And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. A competitive game, you have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And that'll do it, folks.
RIP to the weekend. I'm just trying to. RIP to the weekend and oversleeping, dreaming nothing, playing pretend. I'm overthinking, Ren and Vine. Eyes.
Downtown Philadelphia looking. And we have.
Thanks, Brian.
He is fun to watch too, Allie. Good stuff there. Let's check out Sacramento's starting lineup. Barnes is the 4 with Holmes in the middle. MP is out there with Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Hield in at the 3. And for Philadelphia, Green and Harris the forwards. Seth Curry is out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Embiid in at the 5. And right around the midpoint of the season, Clark, certain teams seem to take it to another level.
Well, I think coaching staffs figure out rotations better, Brian. And plus, we see the offseason additions fully integrated into the team, and that makes for a smoother unit.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
That free throw, good from Holmes. Here's Simmons. Pass to Embiid. Harris against Holmes. Simmons, the pass to Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one is off. So Sacramento will take it the other way. MP outside. First quarter of play, a minute in. There's the triple. Rebounded by Green. Here's Philadelphia. It's a 3-point game. They traveled to Sacramento last time they faced the Kings. Came away with a win.
Their approach was to draw fouls in that game. It put their opponent in a very difficult position.
And as a result, there was a blowout win. I mean, credit them for initiating contact and forcing the officials to make the calls.
And so here's Sacramento. The Sixers getting their last shot to go. Offensive rebound. Holmes, good. Holmes has got 5.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using it. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Simmons. Here's Embiid. Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist.
You know, Simmons is a platinum-level passer. He has a really good understanding of when his teammates are open.
Fades. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
The fadeaway with no one on him. Looking for style points to go along with the real ones. I think we all must acknowledge that this is a redemption year for Simmons. The Philadelphia trading him in the offseason. But ultimately, both sides are giving it one more try. But consider this, a last...
Right side Simmons. Ooh, poked away.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right...
And Holmes pulls it down. The Kings have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Holmes. 7 points in the game.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Coming into this, having notched to win against the Lakers in their last game.
It always helps when your opponent turns the ball over that many times. I thought it...
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Driving in. And it's blocked by Embiid.
He is such a well-coordinated, fluid athlete for his side. Joel Embiid blocks a lot of shots and probably changes even more.
Harris and Embiid, the big men inside. Maxey out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Green in at the small forward position. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Hawks was simply terrific. He ended up with 21 points and was on point from deep. He's been unbelievable their last few games, and he'll present quite a challenge again here tonight. Guys, over to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
And out of bounds, Sacramento will have it. Here's Bagley. He can't hit that time. Oh, great D that time from Harris. Nice shot by Simmons. And now just a 3-point Sacramento lead.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
From deep, MP. Here's Holmes. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Bagley against Harris. Back to Simmons. 6 to shoot. Over Holmes. Oh, a clear. Foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
An elite facilitator, Simmons has great court vision, outstanding court vision, can make every type of pass. The offense seems to flow a whole lot better when he's out there.
And Simmons himself once said, if I don't need to shoot the ball, I won't.
He gets his greatest joy, B.A., from setting other people up. When he can make a play for somebody else, that's when he's most satisfied. It's a rare quality, I think, that should be celebrated and not over-scrutinized like it is with Simmons. You really can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. I mean, his confidence just rises when he slams it down like that.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Pack. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Green. And the 76ers making a change here. Robinson's checked in. And the Kings also making a change. Fields checked in for Bagley. MP against Simmons. MP, the pass to Hield. Goes up from the top of the key. Barnes controls the rebound and the putback. And the Kings lead by 6.
Barnes is strong and athletic, aggressive on the glass, not afraid to get in there and mix it up.
Simmons. Oh my! Throw it down!
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Pass to Embiid. Over Hield. And there's Embiid. That one's good. And the assist from Simmons. Simmons has got his 3rd assist of the night. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. From deep, MP connects from downtown. MP's got 7 now in this quarter.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. So the Kings. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Kings ahead, leading by 3. And we'll be right back after halftime. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. And the three-pointer gaining prominence. Grant, that shot wasn't a big part of your game until later in your career. Why was that something you waited to develop?
Well, over the years, the game had changed during my career. Early on, I didn't need it as much in terms of how I played. But at the end of my career, in more of a complementary role, I had to be able to knock down three-pointers, and I did a pretty good job.
And on the floor for Luke Walton as we get into the second half. Barnes is the 4 with Holmes in the middle. Halliburton is out there with MP, and it's Hield in at small forward. A clear look for Green, and the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Green's gotten his first points of the night.
Nice fluid motion there on the catch-and-shoot jumper from Green. You can't rush that shot. You got to be smooth with it, and he is.
Gets the 3 to fall. And the Kings lead by 7.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Simmons, the pass to Embiid. Yes, and that's Simmons with the assist. Simmons has got 6 assists in the game.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
You know, many people refer to Embiid as the best big in the league right now, and largely because there isn't a hole in his game. I mean, he does a lot of everything, and as big as he is, his agility and shooting touch is off the charts.
Pack. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Maxey, he's checked in for the Sixers. And the Kings also making a change. Len's checked in. Pass to Embiid. Hield against Green. Here's Embiid. Here's Maxey, continuing to put up the points, averaging 14 per game. Tries it from the top of the key. It's wide right, hits off the rim. And Clark, you look at the evolution of Embiid's game. Really speaks to his intense work ethic.
I agree with you because he's had several injuries now, and yet he has not wasted that time rehabbing because he's developed his skills in the process. He said surgeries after surgeries, at some points I wanted to quit, but his heart was too big for that, and his game is showing the fruit of his work.
The 76ers shooting about 56% in this one. We've got Ben Simmons. Joel Embiid is out there with Andre Drummond. Then there's Tobias Harris, and it's Green in at the 2 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
MP, the pass to Thompson. MP against Drummond. Fox outside. 5 to shoot. Here's Pack. And Embiid with the block. Harris passes to Simmons. Green for 3. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. Simmons has got 9 assists now tonight. Green against MP. It's Barnes on the wing. Back to MP. 3-pointer. And it's Harris with the rebound. Harris has got his 5th rebound in this one. To the middle. Here's Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Time after time, it's Ben Simmons' time. The Australian looking fabulous tonight.
MP against Green. The offensive rebound. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
It's just an incredible effort on the offensive glass.
Wow, follows it up with the putback to finish the play.
Got a pigeon on that one. Easy money right there, fellas. Going old school on you young fellas. Look that up, pigeon.
And here's MP from outside. Sinks the tray. And now it's a 12-point Kings lead. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Sacramento.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
It also seems like they're taking a lot of pride in their rebounding tonight, especially offensively.
The MV showing you a little force, wanting to dunk it down whenever he can.
Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam. If you're just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Down low. Here's Embiid. And Holmes with the block. MP with it. Barnes finds MP. Takes the 3. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Time called here. The 76ers decide to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Curry, he's checked in for the Sixers. Heels checked in for the Kings. Halliburton comes in for Fox. Simmons against MP. Simmons, the pass to Green. Back to Simmons. And he's going for the lob. And Harris throws it down.
You know, sometimes it's that simple. Just get it up in the air and let Harris do the rest of the work.
MP, the pass to Holmes. Simmons with it. Now guarded by MP. The three from Curry. And the 76ers another three.
You know, sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up from three-point range on the break. But for him, with nobody on him, that's a pretty good shot.
Simmons against MP. From deep. It's the miss. For three, here's Harris. Yes. And that's... And... the basket. And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
MP, the pass to Holmes. Halliburton with the ball. Pass to Holmes. Back to MP. 4-3. The shot that time not on target. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Curry finds Simmons. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes, this is what makes him special, his ability to come through in these spots.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
Now a timeout called by Philadelphia. They're trailing by 3. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Pass to Embiid. To tie it up. He's off from 3. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
That should put this game on ice, not leaving any points behind.
Now here's Simmons. Off on that one. So it's Sacramento picking up the win. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. We'll see you later.
Alright. repeat to the weekend and oversleeping, dreaming nothing, playing pretend. I'm overthinking at the stop sign, frozen when that siren goes by. Another I'm avoiding off of wearing and Vine. Eyes open, mouth closed, potholes on the road. People living on that street corner heavy, but it's home. Kobe murals every other block. Pain don't stop, pay no mind. The real evil left unwatched. Sign plastered over Melrose Ave by that long line of where the hood's by. I can't help but get to feeling like the vibes don't match. I try to laugh, but it's muffled by the light white mask. And summertime, I've been losing hope.
Did someone say ice cream? No, I'm serious. I'm starving. Oh, hi! A pleasure to assist, MP.
to the weekend and oversleeping, dreaming nothing, playing pretend. I'm overthinking at the stop sign, frozen when that siren goes by. Another I'm avoiding off of wearing and Vine. Eyes open, mouth closed, potholes on the road. People living on that street corner heavy, but it's home. Kobe murals every other block. Pain don't stop, pay no mind. The real evil left unwatched. Sign plastered over Melrose Ave by that long line.